9 o'clock, so we're going to make a start. Doc, can we start, Dr. Khan? Imran, can we start?
Yes, welcome everyone. Yes, let's get cracking.
Yeah, let's get going, everybody. My name is Abdul, and with Imran, we're your co-hosts today. I'll tell you more about ourselves. First of all, welcome to the course, which happens to be actually the 6th that we've hosted. And I'd like to congratulate you all. Over 1,000 of you have registered to attend today's course, and I'm sure you'll be, people are joining us as we speak, and I'm sure the numbers will go up as we talk. So it should be a very interesting day. We've got a jam-packed day for you all. Hope you enjoy the event. I'm very pleased to say that actually we've raised over £1,000 for our chosen charity, which is the ELHD Charity Trust, which serves Royal Blackburn Hospital and Burnley Hospital. These are local hospitals to myself and where Imran works, and it's very dear to us, the causes, the work that they do. So thank you very much for those of you who have donated to this good cause. A bit about myself and Imran. This is who we are. It's a load of blah blah, so don't worry about reading it too much. Basically, we are portfolio doctors, as we call it these days. Does anybody know? Do you guys know what portfolio doctors are? Now, you're quite welcome to say things in the chat. I'm going to get my chat up, Imran. There it is. Who knows what portfolio doctors are? No, Pia says no. She doesn't know. Pia, I'm going to tell you now. Who else is talking to me? Does anybody know what portfolio? You don't have to, you know. I think even us doctors sometimes struggle to do a lot of things in the medical industry. Yeah, I think you're a bit right there, Frederica. I have no idea, says Heike. Jessica says no. Yeah, so therefore it's important for me to explain, guys. Yeah. So these days, what you'll find is a lot of doctors choose to have a portfolio career. And what I mean by that is that we do different things. Me, Imran, and all the colleagues who will come and speak to you today, you'll find actually they don't just do one job. As Martina rightly says, we have multiple roles. So we will do NHS work. We will work with local governments, councils to try and improve health in our communities. We will do educational roles. So I think have I lost my slide, Imran? Oh, there it is. So what you'll find is, as well as our NHS role, both me and Imran do work with our local universities as well. So we teach our medical students, we teach junior doctors who want to become GPs, who want to specialise. And so we do different things, essentially. That's what portfolio doctors are about. I think what's close to my heart, and certainly I know for sure Imran and Professor Lynch, who's joined us already, is that what's very close to our hearts is teaching, is to actually encourage and inspire and motivate future generations. We see the importance of doctors, not just today, but doctors of tomorrow. People like yourselves who will be the inspiration, be the future leaders, people who will look after me, will look after Imran, will look after Professor Lynch when we retire and when we need the NHS as well. So it's perhaps we feel a moral responsibility to come and join in and do these events with yourselves to try and inspire you, bring you into what we feel is a fantastic profession. I love every minute of working as a doctor, and I'm sure my colleagues do as well. And that's why we're here today on a sunny Saturday morning when I'm supposed to be on a bike ride, actually. So, yeah, it's fantastic. I hope you enjoy the event, guys. Now, that's us. I just want to know, I'm going to get a feel for who we have with us today. Now, how many of you are actually students here, young people who want to become doctors? If there you go, lots of hands going up, lots of me. Chanel says me. I'm a student. Hey, me. Yeah. Oh, you're 10. Wow, very young. Loads of you, loads. Whoa, it's heating up. Fantastic. Brilliant. Brilliant. Year 12. What's S5? What's S5 mean, guys? I don't know what that means. Year 12, year 11, year 10. Fantastic. This is exactly
Key stage 5. Key stage 5. Yeah.
What's key stage 5? I don't have a clue. There were GCSEs back in my days. Yeah, college. Fantastic. So a lot of young people here. Okay. Well, the next question. Scotland, use it. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, second final last year, right? Got it. I've got you. It's a Scottish Highers, right? Brilliant. Super. So any mums and dads here today? Any mums here? Mums? Put your hands up. Usually we do get lots of mums and dads as well. Yeah, they've not got out to bed yet, I think.
We should have some mums and dads.
They haven't got out to bed yet. Oh, mummy here. Afroza's here. Brilliant, brilliant. Abir, yeah, brilliant. Excellent. So they're there. They're there. The mums are there. They're being quiet. What about dads? Are you there? Are you with us? Nah, they're definitely not here. Dads aren't here. They're still asleep, definitely. They'll be joining us later. Fantastic. Look, I'm glad the most important people, oh, dad are doing sport. Oh, sports run. Fantastic. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. Stay fit and healthy. So it's brilliant. What about, are we all from the UK? We sometimes get people from abroad, don't we, Imran?
Yeah, we get people from Middle East, Australia, Far East.
Poland, fantastic. Welcome. Greece, Dubai, awesome. London, that's another country. Northern Ireland, Qatar, Hong Kong, France, brilliant. Yeah, I thought so, Imran. Taiwan, we get people from all over the world usually joining us. It's fantastic, this, isn't it, Imran? Yeah. You know, because we know how UK medicine, UK university system, it's actually loved and absolutely held close to heart amongst people all over the globe. And so it's no surprise, really. And in all our courses, we get people joining from all over the world. Any Aussies here? Usually we get one or two Aussies who have braved the day and stayed up late. Do you think we'll have one or two? Or will it actually be quite late in Australia? Oh, yes, there you go. See, there's always one. There's always one. Fantastic. Well, listen, guys, you're all very, very welcome. Extremely welcome. So fantastic. Right, guys, we've been, me and Imran, certainly we've been at it since 2003. Both of us, there's no shame in saying I come from very humble backgrounds. My dad was a textile worker. Imran's dad, he was a bus driver. We come from what you might call, modest backgrounds, working class backgrounds. And at some point in our lives, it'd be fair to say we had a helping hand, a leg up, shall I say, in terms of people advising us, mentoring us, kind of holding our hands and telling us, perhaps you might want to do this, you might want to do that. So I think that's why, certainly for myself, that's how I ended up in medicine, because people encouraged me, people showed me the way, people guided me, and that's how I ended up in medicine. Otherwise, I think a lad like me, I'd probably have ended up in another profession. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't think medicine would have been on my radar as much as it was because of the wonderful advice and guidance I got from teachers, family friends, colleagues who have retired now in medicine who reached out to us. And I think it's, as people say, pay one forward. This is what we're trying to do here with the work we do. As I say, we've been doing this for a few years now. Back at Christmas, we did the interview course as well. I think a few hundred people attended that. We've got the UCAT course coming up next month. And I believe there's about 1,500 people registered for that, Imran. So it's nice. It's nice to give back. And I think this is what it's all about. We've been doing these kind of courses for a number of years. And yes, hopefully we'll continue. What's important to point out is the work we do with schools and colleges. Certainly me and Imran pop into a number of schools and colleges throughout the Northwest because that's where we live and that's where we work. And what we do is we do activities with schools, so focused events, and we do them for free. So if any of you do want events in your schools, let us know. Just email us on that email address, and either me or Imran will pick it up, and we will contact your school and college and work with you. We're quite happy to do that. We particularly look out for schools and colleges which fall into our widening participation category. So do ask your school teachers if they fall into that postcode or the category. We're more than happy to prioritize those schools. Moving on, because I know you want to listen to Prof really. You don't want to spend too much time with me. I'm trying to move the chat box in, but I don't know how to do that because it gets in my way. But I think I'll cope. It's not moving. So I'm going to explain the program to you. We've built in breaks. We've got sessions for questions, and you know, there's lots going on. So I'll explain the program to you in a bit. You'll get an idea. Today's conference is like a bit different to the last one in that today's focus is more on our speakers. We've asked them to kind of, rather than talk about generic things like, let's just talk about interviews or let's just talk about UCAT and so forth. We said, look, talk to us about the journey a student might go through in coming to your university, in coming to your hospital perhaps, or whatever institution you work for. Why? Because I want people to understand, you know, what it's like. And also, whilst there are common features, there's also unique features that universities have. For example, how they view and use GCSE A-levels or equivalent. For example, personal statement requirements, that varies as well as having some unique features. UCAT, BMAT, interviews, preparation. So we want to get a feel for how different universities work. And so we have quite a few university representatives here, and I'm hoping by the end of the day, you'll have a really good feel to how things work, certainly in the UK. Now, I've told you what we intend to cover. What do you want to cover today? Is there anything else I haven't mentioned that you'd like to pick up today? You know, put it in the chat box. If you feel there's something that I've not mentioned. Ooh, comments coming in. Reject, okay. Clearing. Yeah, are you taking these notes, Imran?
Yes, yes.
So what we'll do is, as the course goes, like postgraduate entry, that's brilliant. So keep making these comments, because Imran and I will take note of these comments, and we've got sessions where we will address anything that's not dealt with today, and we will make sure you get alternatives to medicine. Brilliant, fantastic. Thank you very much for all those suggestions. Hopefully we'll cover most of them today.
And speakers will also cover a lot of these topics as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Brilliant. Keep sending them in, guys. So folks, today's, just briefly, I'll take you through the program. We'll start off in the next couple of minutes. Professor Damien Lynch will talk to us in terms of how things are in East Lancashire, and especially in regards to the University of Central Lancashire, where he works as a professor. We also have Dr. Karen Grant from Lancaster joining us, and she will be giving you an idea of applying to study for medicine in Lancaster, and that you'll find it's a fantastic talk, and she will touch on a lot of issues you'd like to know about. Dr. Ahmed from Birmingham's with us later on today, and Dr. Ahmed will talk about the impact of COVID-19 and work experience. So you'll get an idea of work experience with Dr. Ahmed. Then Dr. Lewis joins us from Imperial College London, and we'll be looking at medical training, specifically with Dr. Lewis. Pamela Forbes from St Andrews, she'll be looking at applying to St Andrews and specific issues that are quite unique for St Andrews. At the same time, you'll get some really good pointers for other universities as well. Dr. Garner from Edge Hill University, not far from us as well. Dr. Garner will focus on something extremely important, some of you have actually mentioned, and that's about contextual offers and widening participation. And then you have Hannah Elkington from Cambridge. She'll be talking about mature students. Again, some of you have talked about postgraduate medicine, so you'll get a really good idea of things from Hannah. Then you have Dr. Watson from Liverpool, and Dr. Watson will talk about applying to Liverpool. And again, you'll get some really good downtime there. You've also got, after Dr. Watson's event, what we'll do is me and Imran will host a short Q&A session before lunch and talk about, I've kind of lost track actually. We'll do a short session on UCAT and BMAT at about 2:45. 3:15, Lynn Cooper, she'll be here from University of Edinburgh, and she'll be talking about interviews, preparing for interviews. And then after that, we'll have Dr. Adcock from Leicester talking about foundation year medicine. So hopefully, all in all, I think what you'll get is a good breadth of information looking at the journey into medicine. So I've realized I've gone a minute over my time. I do apologize for that. Dr. Khan, Imran, I'm going to hand over to you so you can introduce our next speaker. Thank you very much, guys.